smell what the rock is cooking?
Alright, I mean, I can't do it, whatever. But, yeah. If you're wondering why I have this, and if you don't already know, from the title itself of this channel, or this particular video, I'll be talking about the Project Rock ones. These are the Under Armour shoes that The Rock came out with. The very first one he released in May of 2018, I didn't get. He just released these at the end of September last month. I got this, what, a week ago? I just barely opened it now. And we're just going to go over it. Alright, I got the Project Rock one, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock shoes. These are Under Armours, and this is the very first pair of Under Armours that I've ever owned. Very curious about them. I'm a big fan of The Rock, and his very first pair that he released in May of 2018 sold out within an hour. And I really liked that color and I wanted to get it, but this just came out a couple weeks ago actually, and just finally getting around to opening it. And let's take a look inside. It's a little unboxing, signed by Dwayne Johnson. Here is the Brahma Bull, you can see it right there, and he has this little thing here: we protect all, or we are all a project. So he just has his stuff here, different languages, and I'll show that later too. So you have the little tissue paper here: blood, sweat, respect. And going in is the shoe. So you have, this full white with a gradient black the front on the midsole. It's laced up with white laces, but also comes with black laces and also an orange lace. Alright, tissue inside. That's pretty much what comes inside the box, and that's it. We'll take a closer look. Okay, so that was a shoe, B-roll of course, kind of fun to do, but that's the close-ups of what it looks like. Just see how the fabrics that's on there and the color, and you'll see the side has like gradient black on the midsole. But right here, I'm going to put a video of me trying it on just so you can see what it looks like and how difficult. Let's go ahead and expand that. Okay, so you see that it's pretty easy to unlace and slip my shoe on. They have a little back tab over there you can stick your finger into. That sock thing just fits real well above, so that's kind of one of my concerns when I first wanted to get it, was is it hard to put on, because that top part is like a sock, and usually shoes like that are hard to put on, but this one was fairly easy. You see the left side was pretty fast. The right side, kind of got stuck under, but once I got my finger in there and pulled that tab out, pretty easy to put on. So immediately when I put this on, I felt that space in front of the forefoot by my toes. This is a much wider shoe. I haven't even gotten up yet. I haven't finished tying it, and that was the first thing I felt. You can see right there the spacing when I kind of press forward. There's just way too much room there. So being a short person myself, that was one of my concerns, is having be kind of a high shoe, so it makes me look shorter. But I was willing to give it a shot anyway. But just looking at it, it's a beautiful shoe, but just that, that top part of it. So looking at it right here, this was a big concern for me right here. This is like huge. I mean, the back part, the top, it's nice and narrow and it cups your heel pretty well. But you know, this front part here has the elastic that laces in and locks you in from that whole the top part of your foot. But there's just way too much room here. You know, I get it. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, he's a massive guy and he's a big dude, and he, you know, was a big part of designing this shoe. And of course, you know, understandably, he designed it for himself, which is why this is probably really big. And unfortunately, I am not going to have any video or footage of me wearing this to the gym and trying it out, which I primarily bought this for, was to use in the gym, because there's so much room out here when I had the foot on and over here. So that's just going to cause a lot of movement on my forefoot, and eventually for me, you know, which I've had before with shoes that are that wide, is blistering because of how much friction when you're moving your feet around in there and just sliding back and forth and all the heat that builds up. So unfortunately, as much as I really wanted to keep this shoe, I'm going to have to return it because they won't take the returns if you've worn it, of course. So I just tried it on. I mean, it feels comfortable enough. The sole of it, the insole is actually nice and comfortable, but like I said, there's just way too much room above here that I don't know if I can deal with. So I mean, if you're a bigger guy and you wear wider shoes, this is definitely a shoe for you if you're gonna go to the gym. I still think it's a stunning looking shoe. This is white, and this gradient black is a very nice touch, and you know, just the knit with the leather, the thin pieces of leather that's around it. It's very nicely designed. But again, if this was just a little bit more narrow, just a little bit for me, then I wouldn't have had a problem with it. So I don't know, this is up to you. Narrow feet, I'd probably say no. For performance, for those who have narrow feet, I don't have narrow feet, but I have regular size feet. Narrow, I find a problem with that, but these are just wide. They're wide. So other than that, good shoe. Sorry, Dwayne, hopefully you come up with the same shoe with a little bit more narrow in front. Yeah, hope you liked this video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know the drill. Hit that subscribe. You'll see more videos. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment. You know, otherwise, you know, just have a great day. Enjoy watching YouTube. If you came across my channel, thank you for watching as far as you did. If you made it this far, that means you watched the entire video. Thank you very much. I'll be having more shoe videos coming in because I have a shoe problem. So I got a few more coming up. So stay tuned for that. Catch you guys in the next one.